Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them microphone, dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Steve Harvey, get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Come on, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only. Steve Harvey got a radio show. I say it every day because God been good to me. God has done some things in my life that's truly been just amazing. Really amazing ain't even really the word. They don't really have a word for what he's done for me. I'm just out of superlatives. That's why I say it every day. Steve Harvey got a radio show because God is in the blessing business. Yeah, he is. God can help you turn your life around. Did you hear me? God can help you turn your life around. Whatever you're going through, God has an answer for it. See, but it's the going through that gets us, though, ain't it? Because I was having a moment yesterday, and I sat my wife down. I said, baby, I just need to talk to you. I'm going through a little bit right now. I just wanted to share, which I'm a little down right now. And my wife reminded me. She just reminded me. This is what a good mate does. A good mate reminds you just of things that sometimes you forget when you get off track. Because, you know, I consider myself a motivational type person. I try to listen to people and then give them something I've learned along the way on this journey I've been on. I try to give a person a takeaway. But even being that person, sometimes I get off track myself. I get a little low sometimes. You know, I get a little down. Sometimes I forget some of the stuff I say. It ain't that I forget it, I guess. I just get caught up in the grind of doing it. And sometimes I get a little off course and I forget some of the things. And my wife or a mate can be good for you to remind you. And she just says, Steve, God got us. She said, have you ever noticed that every time you get in a spot, and she say, and I know how you must feel because you out here working. And you keep turning around and old stuff keep popping up and you get a call from your accountant and hear this done went wrong and that done went, you steady trying to fix it, but you steady going, wow, man, what is this? She say, but you ever notice he always, no matter what, provide a way, and he ain't ever too late. Oh, you might be going, the deadline is approaching. The deadline can come and pass, but then they have a grace period for you. And then sometimes, man, it's just you go down there after the grace period and they take the payment anyway and you're good anyway. But see, ain't that God bringing you through it? It may not be when you want it, but he right on time. Just before you get put out, just before they turn. Maybe they cut the lights off, but you get it back on just before company come. or just before the weekend get here. See, he always comes through for you. And she had to remind me of that. What you going through is necessary. Look, circumstance and hardships and pitfalls are always untimely. If you keep the law of attraction in play, if you keep believing that he gonna see you through this, just like he do when you don't believe it. That's what the cold part is, though, ain't it? Ain't God brought you through even when you didn't really have the faith to say he was gonna bring you through? But because of grace and mercy, he brought you through anyway. But because you forgot to thank him, or you didn't pay attention to the come through, you just was telling people, oh, man, if you'd have seen me, it was so jacked up. Man, I was so turned up. I ain't know what I was going to do. I almost got put out. I was going to see, keyword, almost. You forgot that part right there. And then it looked like I won, man. And it seemed like every month I go through this same thing. And then, then somebody ought to just say, did you pay it? Yeah, I paid it. Did you get put out? No, I'm cool. See, you need somebody on your shoulder to say that to you. And then you need somebody to come right behind him and go, man, ain't God good? Really, man, that's how this works. See, you keep getting in situations, but he keep getting you out. Now, if you jump, look, listen to me. Hold on. Let's say you in a frying pan, in the skillet, and the oil is up, and you in there frying, and you uncomfortable being fried. God somehow, or let's just say you managed to get out of the hot grease in the frying pan, and you standing there next to the skillet, looking at the fire, continue to heat the grease. You get out, and then for some unexplainable reason, you dives right on back in there. Ain't that how we usually do it? I'm just asking you. God get you away from the man you've been asking to get away from. Then you go right back over there and start seeing him again. It's amazing how many times God get us out the fire and we walks right back in there. Ain't it amazing, man? And I mean, really, man, see, this how I break life down for me, so I don't get over here stuck on stupid with myself and then get to doing something ignorant like blaming God. When really, man, God has given us as human beings the power of decision, and we all make decisions. How many times, man? See, sometimes it's a blessing in getting locked up. You can ask a lot of cats I know, man, to tell you. It was a blessing for me, man, because I was just headed the wrong way, steady. But he locked me up, set me down, made me miss my family, miss being out here being a free man, made me realize that my family was important, made me, man, really see this girl for what she was. When I get out, man, I'm on the straight and narrow. Well, then when you get out, though, see, you can't be talking about, no, oh, man, I can't find no job now. I'm going to go and do what I got to do. No, partner. You got to do now what you're supposed to do. See, that don't do what you got to do, got you in trouble in the first place. See, everybody, see, the hood got a lot of ignorant rules we done created. I got to do what I got to do. I got to feed my family. Well, only reason you got to do what you got to do is because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. See, if you just went on to school, like your mama kept telling you. Oh, man, I was watching 48 Hours yesterday, and a dude named Nesto was on there. And Nesto, Latino dude, said, man, my mother told me quit hanging with these guys. They were going nothing but trouble. I should have listened to her. He doing 30 years right now. You can't blame God. That's why I talk to myself this way, so I don't get stupid and start shifting the blame the wrong way when it's really on me. How many times has God got you out of something and you walk right back into it? Man, why don't you take these blessings God give you and go on about your business? That'd be the best way to do it, don't you think? That's what I think. So I thank God for my wife for reminding me that God got us anyway, that God gonna pull you through anyway, that have you noticed, Steve, we ain't lost a beat. Oh, I know it's hard out here, but really you ain't lost a beat. You still moving forward. You still dressing nice. You still look good when you come into that job. Everybody don't got to know you, your house is in bad shape and all that. God got you, man. If you just hold your head up, man, quit complaining all the time about what you ain't got. And as in the words of my daddy, Slick Harvey, stop talking about what you ain't got and take a good look at what you do got. That's improper grammar, but that always stuck with me, and maybe it'll stick with you. Quit talking about and looking at what you ain't got. Take a good look at what you do got.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
1, 2, 3, 4. That was it. Yo, that's how I wanted to do it. Yo, that's how I wanted to do it. Got you excited, didn't I? You was, boy, what he finna do? That's how I want you to be with this show. I want you to sit there on the edge of your seat. What they finna do? What they finna do now? What they finna do now? Oh, he crazy. That's what I am, crazy. This show right here is brought to you by the grace of God. This show is brought to you by the creator of Sunshine. This show is brought to you by the makers of Sunsets. Ladies and gentlemen, this show is created by the producer of Wind. These are things you cannot do nothing about. And last but of course not least, this is brought to you by the maker of Tide. And not the detergent, but Tide. Time and Tide waits on no man. Ain't nothing you can do about none of the things I just told you. And it ain't nothing you can do about this Steve Harvey Morning Show, ladies and gentlemen. Shirley Strawberry Carla Farrell, Mouth of the South, Mississippi Monica Jr., better known as Kia Spates, and the legend that is Nephew Tommy. Yours truly. What is on your mind today, Junior?
How does a person, man? This would just be baffling to me. No college degree.
Yeah.
Number one entertainer in the world. Get a college course. That's got to be the craziest thing. How did this happen? They do a whole semester.
Let me thank the School of Georgia State Law, who I attended as the final day of the course. They did a course on the business life of Steve Harvey. I had several speakers there. Shirley was one of them. They had a plethora of people who've been a part of my career over the years, and they did a whole case study. These students were so amazing to me. I actually sat there and have never seen a group of people more attentive in my life. Law students are trained to listen. They were on the edge of their seat paying close attention. And it was amazing. I sat there. I was the guest speaker. I was supposed to do an hour. I ended up doing 2. I was very humbled by the experience. And I had a course taught about the business life of Steve Harvey. The lady said, the reason we chose you, Mr. Harvey, was because we could find no one in all of entertainment who had a more diversified portfolio. You are an author, you are a TV host, you are an actor, you are a stand-up comedian, you are a businessman, you are a radio star, and you have ownership in several products, and you are now a global recipient of awards and of businesses, and that's why we studied you. I stood up and clapped for my damn self. Thank you.
Shout out to Professor Mo Ivory, too. She ran that class. She taught that class.
Boy, that lady right there, she taught me something about myself I didn't know.
About you.
We love her. All right. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, Nephew Tommy is going to run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time to start your morning off with Run That Prank Back. And the nephew, what you got for us today, Tommy?
What you want? What you want? I mean, what you feeling like? What you want? What you want?
We know it's
Tell me
going
what
to
you
be
want.
stupid. We know
You
that.
want ignorance? I got it. You want stupidity? I got it. All right.
know.
You want
know.
over the top crazy? I got it.
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
we know.
All right. What's okay. You gave the wrong directions to my sister's grave. You gave the wrong directions to my sister's grave. All right, all minds clear?
Clear.
Cat dog, if you would.
Hello. Thank you for calling Cemetery. How may I help you?
My name is Frederick Stemmer. Tamara Mc.
Let me see if she's in the office. One moment, please.
Thank you. It don't make sense for us all to go out there like we did and then to run into these type of problems that don't have. Hello?
Hello?
Listen, my name is Frederick Stemmons.
Okay.
Now, my sister's is buried out there.
Okay.
And we come out there last week on Monday to come out there and pray over the space where she is. Now, you is the one that told us that it was a few spaces away from the mausoleum. Now, we got out there and prayed over my sister Francis's burial and found out that we was in the wrong space. And they say you was the one that told it to us.
Sir, I don't even know what you're talking about.
You is the one that told us that my sister
I don't give out spaces. I'm in the administrative office.
I don't know where you work. All I know is you was the one that told us this.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You was the one that my grandbaby said that she talked to the woman named Tamara. And you had us out there standing over some white man's body, and it wasn't
Sir,
right.
I'm not a counselor, so I can't tell you where a space is. So your granddaughter lied to you.
Ain't nobody lied to me. You had us out there in the wrong space.
I couldn't have had you in the wrong space because I don't even know the cemetery.
You know what? I'm going to send my grandbaby up there to talk to you.
Okay. I'll be here till 5.
You're very mischievous. You know that?
I'll be here till 5 o'clock. You have a good day.
No, don't you hang up this phone on me.
You have a good day.
No, I'm not going to have a good day. You had me praying over my sister Francis's body, and it was the wrong one. And we sitting there praying over this white man's body. It wasn't right. Hello?
I'm listening to you.
You don't have an apology or nothing?
Because I know I didn't tell your granddaughter where a space was.
Then what did you tell her?
I don't even know who your granddaughter is.
What you mean? The Simmons family. We was out there.
I don't know who the Simmons family is,
It's not Simmons. It's Simmons.
I don't know a Simmons family. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not a counselor. I don't even deal with families.
Here's what I need you to do. Can you go out there and pray over my sister's body?
I don't know where your sister is buried.
It's supposed to be 6 spaces away from the mausoleum.
Are there any spaces? Yes. Where is it at? Section 2. Section 2?
We was in Section 2, but it was some white man. It wasn't my sister Francis.
Okay, I don't even know who your sister Francis is. I do not even know where Section 2 is. Whoever came into the cemetery and said that they spoke to me, they probably did speak to me, and I probably got the information from a counselor, but I never showed them exactly where the spot was. So if they were out there praying over your sister and they were in the wrong spot, that's not my problem.
They're praying over some white man.
That's not my problem, sir.
If you gave
the wrong spot.
If you gave the wrong information, it is just. But let me explain to you.
I don't give the wrong information. I told them yes, she's in Section 2, but I did not physically go out there and point to the spot to tell them to pray over that spot.
Let me explain what I'm trying to stop from happening. If my people come up there, it's gonna be some more bodies getting buried, and I don't want nobody to get hurt.
Okay, I mean your family can come up here. It's not going to be no more bodies being buried. What they can do is come up here, right, and we can conversate about this. But it's not going to be an uproar up here.
I want you to go out there and you pray over Francis's body.
I'm not going out to pray over nobody's body. It's not my family member. I didn't tell them the wrong information.
Do you love the Lord? Do you love the Lord?
I dearly do.
Then you ought to have some sympathy. I want you to bow your head right now.
No, I'm going to end this conversation because I have other work to do. Now, if they want to come in and talk to me, I will be here until 5 o'clock.
Can I say one more thing before you go?
You can say one more thing, and I'm ending the call.
Okay.
This nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked, baby.
You are crazy, okay?
Your sister Tamika set you up, baby. And you just got it, baby, from nephew Tommy. Boy, you was standing your ground. You like, no. Just because you wasn't prayed over the wrong body, that don't mean nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with that. All right, check it out. You got to tell me one thing. What's the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey.
Do you feel how stupid I am? Do you inhale it and digest it? That it's there. The ignorance will be there forever.
I try not to inhale it. I do want to say that I don't try to inhale it, but it do get on me though. No, it gets on me.
You don't want it on you.
Question.
Yeah.
Hold your breath.
Yeah, it's like a strong odor. It just get on me.
Take it in. Inhale it. Breathe it out later. It's stupid. What is that? Ooh, that's that stupid. I'm on that stupid. Yeah, that's that stupid.
Okay.
All right, nephew.
Hey,
Thank
Mike
you.
Tyson, hook up with me. I want to sell some stupid.
Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO, Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building, ready for your love questions right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in trending headlines, Vice President Kamala Harris has tested positive for COVID-19. And in entertainment news, couple alert, first daughter Sasha Obama has a new boyfriend. And we'll tell you who that is. Also, Tesla CEO Elon Musk is going to buy Twitter for a whole bunch of billions. And we'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time to ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey is ready. Here we go. This one's from Georgianne in Marion. Georgianne says, my husband of 8 years cheated on me, so I pulled all of his clothes. I put them all in the dumpster behind our complex. After a few months of him begging, we made up and he's back at home. He thinks I should replace his clothes. I told him it's the price he had to pay for cheating on me. Which one of us is right?
Well, it don't really matter who right, does it?
You, Georgia.
It doesn't really matter who's right in this case. The clothes is gone. And even though you were wrong, you feel justified.
Wow.
If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. Now, that has nothing to do with your clothes being in that damn dumpster. But that's that's the song I chose. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. Well, you know, if loving that other woman was wrong, you ain't finna be right. And sometimes, here's what I learned from Bishop Jakes the other day.
Okay.
You can't hurt a woman and then tell her how to heal.
Right.
Ha!
Amen. You better minister.
Right.
You better
Ha!
minister up in here.
Preach up in here.
Yes.
You can't hurt a woman and then tell her how to heal.
Yes. So
It
now
made
you
her
just
feel
naked.
better to throw them clothes in that damn garbage.
had
Now,
Be
if you
naked.
hadn't have cheated, they wouldn't have been in the damn garbage.
Okay.
She might owe you, but she also, if you keep telling her what she owe you, she gonna remind you of what you owed her, which was your loyalty. Lord have mercy.
You better minister
Preach,
up in here.
preach.
Next question, Shirley. before we
Moving
go
on
too
to
deep
Rhonda
into
in
that.
Santa Monica.
Rhonda.
Rhonda says, I live in a mid-rise apartment building and the smoke alarm went off at 3 a.m., so everyone evacuated the building. I saw my cousin's husband with his arm around one of my neighbors. I walked by to make sure he saw me, but I didn't say anything. Now, do I mind my business or say something to him?
Mind your business. What are you gonna say to him? It's nothing for
saw
you
you.
to say. I saw you. Well, he
I
know
saw
you
you
saw
with
him. You walked right past him. He saw you. He ain't say nothing to you, did he?
He knew he better not, though.
Hey, Rhonda.
That's how you spoke in that tone.
Hey, Rhonda, how you doing?
You better get
You know.
it together.
And if you're in one of the mid-rise buildings that have smoke alarms that go off in the middle of the night and you can hear traffic from your house, that's the same apartment Mississippi live in. So we used to that. Thank you for calling.
Anyway.
We're very used to
Gonna
that.
kill you.
Pretty
Go
noisy.
ahead, Shirley.
Moving on to Donnie and Gary. Donnie writes, I'm a 54-year-old married man, and our son and his new wife visited us for the weekend. We could hear them having sex from across the hall. She cursed like a pirate, and he sounded like a train. Should I tell him that he can't be intimate with his wife in our home? Or should we tell them to stay at a hotel next time?
Pirate train.
Donnie, how old are you, dog?
Donnie's 54.
Your son is his wife.
Donnie's 54, yeah.
Dog, it's his wife. Now, you can tell your son, look, man, we love having you, but your sexual escapades across the hall is just too explosive. He's got me and your mama in here worked up. Your mama
up,
asking
Tom.
me to do things I can't do no more. And I'm going to need you to just stay
Oh,
at a
that's
hotel
why
next
he's
time you
upset.
come.
I think that's
You know, I'm in
that's
here,
hating.
Yeah.
Oh, Daddy hating, Steve.
Oh,
Is
that's
that what
why
it is?
You know, she in here cussing and stuff. I ain't made your mama cuss in 14 years. You gonna have to carry all this down to the hotel now. But you ain't finna do up in here. What you ain't finna do is be up in here outshining me. That ain't what you in here finna do now. All this
ego.
cussing across the hall and all this here, we not finna have all of this right here. You understand that? Okay, now let's go on to the next question there, Miss Shirley.
All right.
Before we start a
moving on. Get your
situation at our
nephew.
house that ain't the same for this here.
All right, last one, CLO. Cavante in Virginia says, I'm dating an older woman, and she caught me in the bathroom handling my own needs. She told me later that it made her feel inadequate. I do that often before I take a shower, and it helps my stamina. Should I explain it to her? Should I explain that to her or not?
Yeah,
What do you
you
think?
should. Yeah, you should. It helps your stamina. That's what it is. Cause she in there, old girl in there handling, and you got to get yourself in a position where you can stay. Your staying power is better. That's what your problem is, and so you should explain that to her.
Well, how's he gonna explain it? Yeah.
How's it going? It's real simple. Look,
he gonna-
you're more experienced than me. You're very and you make things happen a lot faster than I want them to. So what I try to do is I try to get one out the way, so I can have that one out the way. So I can last and my staying power is long. I understand the theory he's working on. He's doing it the wrong way though.
Can't we lock that door, though? Can't we lock this door? Why is he...
Simple.
Well, she just walked in on him. She don't have. He over her house. She don't have locks on her bathroom door because she stay by herself.
Okay.
See,
Well,
so she can
yeah.
open the door when she want to.
So yeah, the issue is he doesn't want her to feel inadequate as well, because she said after she saw that it made her feel some kind of way, inadequate.
Yeah, but all it is because little boy can't handle it. Yeah, Devontae can't. His staying power ain't what it need to be the
That's
first
a little
go
boy
round.
name. That's for sure.
Devontae.
Devontae.
See, Devontae in there with Rita, and Rita in there.
Rita.
Yeah, Rita. See, that's how you know she older. Devontae
I'm
is
dating
in
an
there
older woman.
dating Rita.
Okay.
And Rita in there, just sitting on the edge of the bed eating carrots before he come in the room. That's how I get my stamina up. I eat
But
carrots.
Lord knows it's not Rita, huh?
Oh, that's funny, Steve.
And so, that's how it is. Everybody got little ways, to get themselves together, They used to tell you that oysters, they told you raw eggs would do that for you.
Mm-hmm. Is that true?
I
Or
can
was that true?
tell you hell no about them eggs.
'Cause you
How
eat
many
a lot of
eggs did you do at one time, raw eggs?
3.
It didn't help.
and nothing happened.
Sick as hell, been there throwing up. All in the trash can in the corner in college.
Quite
just throwing
opposite.
up.
What about
Defeat
you?
the
Like
purpose.
oysters?
Little skinny ass was
Oysters
just
don't do
naked
nothing.
throwing up.
Well, where'd they get that from? Oysters do nothing either. How many
No.
oysters?
If
does it take?
all a man man can start a rumor.
Man.
Slapping yourself real hard will make you last longer. It'll be men will be slapping the taste out their mouth.
You put oysters in them eggs and you ain't gonna get a damn thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
All right. All right, coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some trending headlines and some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Vice President Kamala Harris has tested positive for COVID-19. Her press secretary, Kirsten Allen, says that Harris is asymptomatic and is working from her residence. Allen adds that the VP has not had recent close contact with President Biden. Harris's director of communications, Jamal Simmons, tested positive on Wednesday. So we're saying, please get well soon, Madam Vice President, and so you can get back to doing what you do. All right, switching gears in entertainment news, new couple alert. Former first daughter, I should say, Sasha Obama, has a new man. She has a new boyfriend. She is dating, Tommy, you'll be interested in this. She is dating Clifton Powell Jr., Okay,
I know.
we all know who Clifton Powell Sr. is. That's
my
right.
boy.
He is an actor who has appeared in such films as Next Friday, as Pinky, also
Pinky,
the movie
baby.
Ray. He's appeared in Ray and of course Rush Hour, etc. Clifton Powell is a well-known actor. Clifton Powell Sr. Sasha Obama and Clifton Powell Jr. met at USC, and he's a former basketball star. Former First Lady Michelle Obama was recently on The Ellen Show, and she told Ellen, "Our daughters are bringing home full-grown men. Hard to believe these were the little girls we met on the campaign trail back in 2008. And she's right, it is. To imagine they're all grown up now.
Lord.
You got to go in here and meet the president. Damn. You ready to go meet my father? Oh, Lord.
Not really.
He nervous, Steve.
Mr. Barack.
Hang on.
Mr.
He don't even know what to say.
Sir, Mr.
President.
No, man.
You dating the safest girl in America. I wish you would. The Secret Service gonna put a
Secret
bullet.
Service, yes.
They right there the whole time.
Wow.
Boy, did they just blossom into beautiful young women.
They're
though.
beautiful.
They really
They are
did.
gorgeous, both of them, Sasha and Malia.
Yep.
Yes.
Man.
All right. So, congratulations to them. In other trending headlines, Tesla's CEO Elon Musk is spending $44 billion to buy the social media site Twitter. Elon Musk says he wants to turn Twitter into a haven for free speech. And there's just one problem with all of this. The social platform has been down this road before, and it didn't end well, okay? Now Americans say they're more likely to be harassed on social media than any other online forum, with women, people of color, and LGBTQ users reporting a disproportionate amount of that abuse, okay? Meanwhile, terms like censorship and free speech have turned into political rallying cries for conservatives, frustrated by seeing right-leaning commentators and high-profile Republican officials booted off Facebook and Twitter for violating their rules. And we know one in particular.
So is he going to let Trump on there?
Oh,
yeah.
right.
You know exactly who.
Yeah,
Right.
we know one. That's the one in particular. That's
We
off.
finna let his behind on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, people are saying he's going to let Trump back on. I mean, I
don't even care.
haven for free
Yeah,
speech.
you ain't got to follow him.
I don't even care. They can put him on there. I don't care. He's not going to affect my life. I promise
Yeah, he
you. I
doesn't
gave
move
him
your
no
needle.
power over me. Not Donald Trump. Nobody. I fear no man but God. That's it. I don't care who you take off Twitter. You can take me off if you want to.
Yeah. But all that fake news
Yeah.
and false accusations and tweeting all that and starting stuff.
That's
It's
for
just so
all
negative
them
and so
gullible.
ugly, so dark.
That's for
Yeah.
all of the gullible, racist people that we have in this country
Yep.
who want to follow somebody that can
Yep.
also validate and justify their racial and biased views.
Yes.
That's
sir.
why he says such a large following, because we have such a large hypocritical part of our population that is into racist and biased views and just cheer and champion everything he does. That's the sadness of this country. That's how he got 70 million votes. Because we got 70 million people who think just like him in this country.
That's scary.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's truly divided.
Oh, they're there.
Yeah. They show.
And I'm talking about with everything he says and does. Stole the election. Yep.
Going with it.
Don't have any proof.
Yeah.
Don't need none.
Because he said it.
He said it, yeah.
Fake news. Just wow.
Yeah.
Ignorance, man.
All right. And finally, in sad news, Earth, Wind & Fire saxophonist Andrew Woolfolk, best known for being the saxophonist for Earth, Wind & Fire, passed away on Sunday. He was 74 years old. According to Philip Bailey, of course, from Earth, Wind & Fire, Woolfolk succumbed to an illness he battled over 6 years. Philip Bailey said, I met him in high school. We quickly became friends and bandmates. Great memories, great talent, funny, competitive, quick-witted, and always styling. Woolfolk joined Earth, Wind & Fire back in 1973, and he can be heard on such classics as Shining Star, September, and many, many more. And of course, our deepest condolences going out to the Andrew Woolfolk family. Yeah. Yeah, your favorite group in the world, Steve, Earth, Wind & Fire. Yeah.
Of all times. Of all times. Boy, I would tell you what, though, boy. Whew, let me tell you something. When Maurice passed.
Oh, yeah. Very sad.
All my friends was calling me, dog, you good? You good, dog? No, I'm not good. And damn it, don't ask me, am I good? Is you good?
Number one fans, Steve. Yeah.
And they know it, and you had a relationship with them, you know?
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah. All right. Again, our condolences going out to the Woolfolk family. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll talk about wedding vows right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, although plenty of couples opt for personal vows to express their love, one of the most important moments of any ceremony is where they declare to look after one another in sickness and in health. Well, one bride-to-be has caused an uproar online because she explained that she wants to remove this important line on her big day. She posted that she wants to replace in sickness with in happiness because, quote, I hate taking care of sick people.
So she's not going to be there.
If they change these vows, I'm out.
If they take the sickness clause out,
my ass is
not
out.
Marry her.
So would you marry someone who vows not to take care of you when you're sick? Or you know, which vow do you have an issue with?
Well, you know, I wouldn't take vows with a person that I wouldn't help when they got sick.
There you go.
You mean you wouldn't marry him? There you go.
No, if I'm not gonna care for you, I'm not gonna take the vow.
That's love, Steve.
Now you got to look at all the vows. Now you vowed through marriage to stay with a person till death do you part.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I'm on my third marriage, so what did I do wrong?
And ain't nobody died. Ain't nobody.
Well,
died.
no, I disagree. Hold on, sir. I fully disagree.
This is getting too heavy.
It says till death do you part.
Right.
Yes, it does.
When I was married before, once I felt like I was dying,
See,
I'm out.
That's not what that means.
I'm out.
That's not what it means.
I'm out.
you
I'm
worked
done.
it out for yourself.
That's my interpretation of it.
Somebody
It's
is
not
supposed
about
to
a
lay it down
feeling.
before you leave.
No, I was there dying.
But that's a feeling. You weren't physically
Right, it wasn't.
dying.
That's an emotion.
Oh,
And divorce
that's
does feel
where
like a
you're
death.
wrong. That
Divorce
is
does.
where you're 100% wrong. I was actually dying.
It doesn't say till I feel like I'm dying.
No, I wasn't feeling. I was dying.
Your vitals were shutting down. Your
I
organs
was.
were
That's
shutting
right. I
down.
was having a near-death experience. I was out of body at least 8 times. I was looking back down at me, going, "Who is that married to? What is he doing? Hang in there, dog." And I just couldn't. And so I went on and took claws till death. And once I felt like I was dying,
That was your way.
yeah. So I've been good to it, you know.
So how many times you
Got
died?
Oh, dog, my friends call me Top Cat.
9 lives.
Time,
Get
though.
out of
Yeah.
Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
A viral video has circulated of a white female student being slapped by a black male student after she called him the N-word during school hours at Locust Grove High School, which is a school in the suburbs of Atlanta. The administration had issued the black male student with disciplinary repercussions for the slap and sent him home, while the white female student who called him the N-word was allowed to go back to class. Now, Layla Moreau, an African-American senior at the school, organized a walkout on last Thursday where they chanted Black Lives Matter, believing the school treatment of the incident was coded with racial overtones. They argued both students were wrong and should have received the same punishment. A school district representative said, we can't share disciplinary action for students due to students' right to privacy. So there you go.
Due to students' rights to privacy. What does that mean?
Right, yeah. So they don't let you know, what kind of disciplinary action they gave the students because the students have a right,
Well, if the little boy is at home and she in class.
There it is.
We see it.
We know
it ain't private.
Exactly. You know what's happening, but that's what the
Hey, I'll just take the 3 days.
Administration
I got the 3
said.
days. I'm at the house. All right. Sorry.
Well, that's one
Y'all
less
gonna quit
person.
using this word, though.
Yeah,
Y'all
that's
gonna
one
quit
less
using this
person.
word.
That's it. You're getting closer to zero. That's one less person.
Yeah, that won't use it again, Junior.
Won't use it no more.
And some people are saying
that-
he defended himself when she said it, when she called them that.
I'm telling you right now, that's my defense.
You was defending yourself as soon as you heard it.
I'm letting anybody know this guy. Any plans of calling me that and you not black, know that.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, huh?
On site, though. On site. It's not later. It's immediate.
GGER. GGER. Gonna get your ass whooped.
That's that venom that on the end.
That's the one that's gonna get you.
Yeah.
Wow.
You
So
can't
they
be
didn't-
white
I'm
and have that
surprised.
AH on it. I'm sorry. It's not happening. No.
You don't care what
Well-
the consonants are at the
No,
end.
I don't care what vowels you use. What if they come out? That's it. On
Well,
site.
but if you're white and you say it, that's all I'm hearing anyway, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
Right. This is true. This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess she didn't get the memo because she certainly called him that, and that was his reaction.
Well,
But,
she
but
meant it with hate
Yeah.
and venom. When you said it to him.
Hate
So,
crime.
Racial slur. That's what you call it.
Yeah.
He put that Will Smith on it, huh? He came all
Yeah.
around there with it, huh?
Yeah.
No, we're not calling
That's-
it Will Smith. For Will Smith, that was unjustified.
Overreaction.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That ain't no Will
Okay.
Smith. Because in real life, Will Smith supposed to get his ass whooped. In real life. Anywhere
Toe
but the
out the
Oscars.
frame.
And you wouldn't even have to worry about this story. Would be totally different if he was anywhere other than the Oscars.
Yeah. I bet you won't do that to Soul Train Award. I bet he wouldn't do it there.
At the source, the BET Hip Hop
Source.
Awards.
Oh, not the not the BET Awards. No, ma'am.
Source was Will Smith a guest.
Well, he's trying, Will Smith is trying to better himself. He's over in India seeking spiritual guidance.
No,
You didn't have to go that far.
Past
Potter's house is
50,000
right over there
pastors
in
on the way to
Dallas.
Indy.
You could have stopped at Lakewood in Houston and got with Joel Osteen. You ain't got to go all the way over there.
Not like
You can go right there to Lakewood, partner. You ain't got to go over there. Quit going to all them foreign people trying to get help.
Well, he was seeking a spiritual guru over there. They visited him before over there, so they were happy to see him over there when he went, He was all smiles and everything.
Because
so.
it's a safe place. Come back to where the crime was at.
Yeah.
in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
in
back there.
LA.
You
Go see Bishop Ulmer
Blake.
in LA.
Ulmer, Blake.
Yes.
A lot of people you can go. You can go see my boy Bishop Geddes up in South Carolina. I got some people you can go see.
TD Jakes, Bishop.
Yes.
Could have been
Bishop
showing.
Jakes. Oh, Lord. All right. Well, coming up next, it is a prank phone call from the nephew right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is believe half of what you see. We'll get into that in just a bit because right now it is the nephew's turn to give us a prank phone call for today. What you got for us, Neff?
Let me see here. I'm going to run through my little archives.
Okay.
Going through the prank records as I go through them, as I fumble through my folders of prank calls. Let's see what we got here. Oh, here's an interesting one. Yes. Your doors. Your doors. Okay. Okay. All right. Just everybody say it with me. Your doors. Didn't I just say everybody say it with me? Didn't I just say that?
Why we gotta say it like that though? Why we just can't say your doors?
Okay.
Why we gotta say
Consider everyone that didn't say it the possibility of being pranked. I'm just saying it right now. And I mean everybody on this show. I'm putting you on notice and on blast.
Steve.
I will prank you or your one of your family members. I swear I'll do it. When I ask you to
Everybody's scared.
It's a threatening promise is what it is. It's a threatening promise.
Hold on, Tommy. Mama, Tommy gonna call Pranky, okay? Go ahead.
Act like you don't know it's him.
I'm not. She ain't gonna know. I got people in my head. She ain't gonna know. Okay. Here it is. Your doors. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Mr. Paul, please.
Call for junior, senior.
Probably senior.
Okay, this is me. How you doing today?
I'm good. Listen, my name is Mark. I'm actually calling from a company called Doors. Are you at court?
Yes, correct.
You guys just built that home, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm like I said, my name is Mark Stevens. I'm actually calling from Doors. We're actually the company that supplied the doors that are actually throughout your house.
Okay, great. What are you calling for? A follow-up?
No, this isn't a follow-up. Actually, we're got a couple glitches we want to try and get straightened out if we could. Well, here's the problem, sir. The problem we're having is that the contractor that actually built you all's home,
yes,
has not paid for the doors. You guys have been there 2.5 months, and we can't seem to get the contractor to come in and pay for the doors.
Okay, so you tried to call them.
We've tried to call him several times, and we have not been able to
what
get...
What number do you have on them? Because if you don't have a good number, I can give you a number, because I really don't have anything to do with that. In fact, how'd you get my number?
Well, actually, we had your number on file as the homeowner, and that's pretty much how we had you. But the problem we're facing here, sir, is we've tried to get this guy for the last couple months, and we can't get him. So actually what's going to happen here in the next day or so is we're probably going to have to come and get all the doors.
Hold on, wait a second. Do what?
We're probably going to have to come and get all the doors in your house, take them off, and bring them back here to the plant until we get...
Who's going to come get all my doors?
We're going to have to get those doors until either we get a contractor or, we get paid for the doors. Now, what could happen is you could pay for the doors.
No, I already paid for the doors. That's past tense. I've done that. Paid. You're saying paying. That means I got to double back.
Well, sir, but we haven't been paid, sir, for the doors as well.
No. The contractor was paid for the doors. So that's who pays you.
Okay. And what I'm trying to explain to you, sir, we haven't been paid at all here at Doors. Now,
okay. Well, at Doors, they should have received a check from my contract.
Okay. And what I'm explaining to you, sir, is that hasn't been done.
I told her, since you have not been paid, you're going to come back and get my doors. Now, you said we. Now, who's all this? You and who are me going to come get my doors?
Here's the problem here.
No, there ain't no problem. We're going to resolve this very peacefully. But who is we?
Okay. So what's taking place here at my job is they've taken this money out of my check that hasn't been paid for the doors.
Oh, yes. I can understand that, but why would they take it out of your check? You did the man hours. You've done your work.
I understand that, sir, but since the company hasn't been paid, the company is taking it out on me, and it's not going to come down on me. So either I'm going to get the doors.
Well, you need to quit your job because they need to give you not just give you a bonus, but give you some hourly work. Because bottom line is, you're talking about coming to get my doors. No, that's not going to happen.
Either we resolve this peacefully as if you pay for it, or I come out and get the doors. And I'm not finna sit here and go back and forth.
You need to go ahead and come get these doors. Gas up and come get these doors because you're not going to come and get I'm not going to send you no money.
Okay, sir, then what we need to do is get a scheduled time where I can come out and get all the doors.
Now I'm on your time.
I'm sorry?
I'm on your time now, so you must be paying me now since I'm on your time.
What are you talking about?
Because you're talking about you're going to set up a time with me. That means I have to leave and do what I do to meet you here to get something that don't belong to you, which is my door.
Sir, you don't have to be there at all. Because I'm going to come in and take the front door off, and I'm going to keep moving through the house and get all the doors and get them back here to the plant.
I don't think you hear yourself. Now, first and foremost, when you come to the front door, I'm going to be there waiting on you. As you taking off the latch, I'm going to be on your behind, making sure you realize you're going to have to take this door or take this. And I'm pretty sure that will be coming to you when you get that first door.
Sir, I can't keep going back and forth with you. Let me say this to you. I'm coming to get them doors, even if I got to take a whooping, because I got to get my money back from the company that they done took from me, because your damn contractor did not pay for the damn doors.
Hey, you better bring your tone down when you talk to me. You talking to a grown man. I'm gonna put this on you. I'm not gonna allow you to come to my house and take these damn doors, and you ain't coming to get no money.
I'm coming to get them doors, and I'm coming to get them today. I need every
door. Come on now. What time you coming? Because I want to be prepared when you come mess with these doors. Because I make sure, please, what time you coming?
Don't worry about when I'm coming. You'll know when I'm there when I take the first door off the hinge.
Every door, we going to meet at that door. I'm going to whoop that and tell you what, I'm going to pay you. I'm going to pay you $1 whooping. Now take that check. You can make $10.75.
Whooping or not, I'm gonna take that whooping if that's what it takes. But I gotta take these doors so I can get my money back, man.
I need you to do. Next time, get your damn money. Stop. Get a job that pays you better for this whooping. You gonna get it and fed well.
Sir, I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with you about you whooping my.
You ain't gotta go back and forth. That is the end. Bring your over here, take that whooping, and take it on home.
But I'm bringing them doors too. Every door in that house is coming with me. You should have been calling a contractor.
You should have been calling a contractor.
Stealing doors from my damn company.
Now I'm telling you what, you need to be calling them. He got your money.
I'm coming to get every door you got in that house.
Bring me that number.
I tell you what, you know what I'll do? I'll just wait till you go to work.
Bring me the number right now.
And I'll just come in there and get them doors while your ass is gone.
Junior. Oh, wait a second. Now, I just told you ain't coming to get no doors. I just got through telling you this. Junior, get it from your mama. Bring it on now. I'm coming to get them doors. And you know what else I'm coming to do?
What? I'm coming to tell you who I am. Do you know who I am?
So I know who you are. So you walk up here, I make sure I introduce myself. You want to come get a door? Well, come get these doors then. If you're that bad.
That ain't really who I am.
Well, who are you?
I am Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got prank phone call by your wife, Faye.
Faye? That's my shoe. Bring the damn number. You gonna get it when I get downstairs. Oh, brother, you got me. You know, I'm a typical Negro. I got one of them red doors. You know, when you get them red doors, you doing something.
Oh, man. Hey, man, I got to ask you, man. Paul, what is the baddest, and I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Oh, Steve Harvey Show. And Cousin Tommy.
I was over here just praying, man. Faye, don't bring that number in now.
But all I heard was all this moving, so I'm thinking they looking for it, but they down there probably on the floor giggling.
Wow.
Junior! Bring me the number.
He was something.
You gonna come get who doors?
What time you coming so I can get ready for you?
Exactly.
I'm going to meet you at every door. Every door you talking about, I'm going to meet you there.
I'm going to pay you an ass whooping.
Ooh, when black folks get a red door, they doing something, baby. I need to go and paint one of my doors red. I ain't thought about that. Nice
Can't
red
tell
door.
him nothing, huh, with that red door.
Boy, that's funny.
Jack, I'm going to paint the bedroom door red, baby. Yeah.
Not the bedroom door, inside the house.
Yeah, come on in the room.
All right, nephew, thank you. Coming up next, Strawberry Letters. Subject, believe half of what you see. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter, and if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now, and you never know, it could be yours. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it could. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, believe half of what you see. Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been married for almost 2 months, and a few days after we said I do, my life changed. We met at church, and we were friends first, and then we started dating. One thing we said we'd never do was talk about our past relationships in detail, and we never have until after our wedding. Early on, the morning of our wedding, my ex-girl from 12 years ago sent a text to tell me that she was in town and would love to visit my mom. I texted her and let her know that it was my wedding day and she was welcome to drop by the reception if she wanted to see my mom, and I sent her the address. My phone is open to my lady, and I do not have anything to hide, so I let my wife-to-be know that my ex might stop by the reception. She got my phone and read the text and saw that I hadn't heard from this ex since 2019. That day, my ex didn't show up at our reception. We were on our honeymoon, relaxing, when my ex texted me 4 photos of us from high school. My mom gave her the pictures. My wife got very upset and called my mother a traitor for letting my ex come visit her. The picture set her off in the worst way, and I assured her that my ex doesn't look like those pictures anymore. I fell asleep, and my wife texted my ex and asked her for a current picture, acting like she was me. My ex sent her a picture of her face and bare breasts. My wife woke me up yelling at me. She said there's got to be something going on between us. I blocked my ex's number, and the next day, my wife unblocked it. She's waiting and hoping for my ex to make the next move. I've been trying to salvage my new marriage, but one wrong move from my ex and it could be all over. Please help me fix this. Well, I don't know if we can help you fix this, I don't know even if you can fix this, but we got to try. I think this is your fault. I mean, I'm with your wife on this one. What are you inviting your ex to your reception for? I mean, the woman you married was fine. It was her wedding day. I'm sure she was happy, maybe a little stressed and nervous about the wedding, but for the most part, she was happy and filled with excitement and all of that about you guys' future together. It was a great day. It started off to be a great day. Enter a text from your ex that you not only responded to, but you invite her to the reception. Why? Why would you do that? You're right. This did change everything. And why wouldn't it? That simple, innocent, very stupid act on your part is why we are here. And I say we, I mean you guys. Steve and I have nothing to do with this, okay? It does, I just say it doesn't matter to your wife whether you let her see your phone or not. She's mad right now. She's somewhere else with this right now, and she has every right to be. She feels betrayed by you and your mom for giving her the pictures, and then for the ex, showing her the pictures. This is a mess that could completely have been avoided. And why are you still texting with your ex anyway? I mean, she's been out of the picture since 2019. You can't give your brand new wife a reason to not to trust you or to start feeling insecure. You're supposed to be moving forward with her. Your ex is in the past, okay? Now your wife is on the defensive as far as you and your mom are concerned, and that's why she's accusing you of having something going on with the ex. It's just way too early in your marriage to be fighting like this, so you've got to hurry up and fix this. You invited the ex back in. Now you've got to get rid of her. You got to get her out. Talk to your new wife, beg her, plead, whatever you have to do to try and make this right with your wife. That's what you have to do. Steve?
What were you thinking? What the hell were you thinking? How stupid are you? How old are you? See, this can't be. You can't be as old as I think you are, according to this letter, because I just don't even understand how we got here. This letter doesn't make any logical sense. First of all, let me explain something to you. There's not a man listening to this letter that's going, wait a minute, man, what? You did what, though? You can't explain that to none of your friends. See, that's why you had to write us. Because when you've taken it to your friends, they went, dog, you did what? You bought her where? So you've been married for almost 2 months, and a few days after we said I do, my life changed forever. Oh, did it really? Well, let's find out why. We met at church and we were friends first, and then we started dating. One thing we said we'd never do was talk about our past relationships in detail, and we never have. Until after our wedding, early on the morning of our wedding. My ex-girlfriend from 12 years ago sent a text to tell me she was in town and would love to visit my mom. I texted her back and let her know it was my wedding day and she was welcome to drop by the reception if she wanted to see my mom, and I sent her the address. What? What? Wait a minute, hold on, man. Wait. I gotta read that again. You did what? You did what? What?
Hold that thought, Steve. Hold that thought.
What?
Yeah, coming up, we'll have part 2 of Steve's response at 23 minutes after the hour.
You text who back?
The subject of today's Strawberry Letter is better.
What?
Believe half of what you see. Believe half of what you see. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is believe half of what you see.
So far in this letter, I can't believe nothing I saw. Well, let's just do the recap. It's real simple. I'm just going to read the letter to you. I've been married for almost 2 months, and a few days after we said I do, my life changed. We met at church. We was friends at first, and we started dating. One thing we said we'd never do was talk about our past relationships in detail, and we never have. Until after our wedding. Early on the morning of our wedding, my ex-girlfriend from 12 years ago sent a text to me that she was in town and would love to visit my mom. I texted her and let her know that it was my wedding day and she was welcome to drop by the reception if she wanted to see my mom, and I sent her the address. Your dumb ass did what? The title of this letter is I Don't Believe Half of What You See. Okay, I done read it. Now, which half of this you want me to not believe? Because I don't believe none of this.
Okay.
First of all, you text your ex back. You text your ex back on the day of your wedding. For what?
Yeah.
For what? And she talking about she want to see your mama. For what?
Yes, for what?
For what? What you want to see my mama for? What you texting me for on the day of my wedding? For what? And then I sent her the address. I invited her to the reception. For what? And then I sent her the address. For what? You dumb, dog. You dumb. We here because you dumb. My phone is open to my lady, and I do not have anything to hide, so I let my wife to know next that my ex might stop by the reception. What? Wait a minute, man. On your wedding day, you told your wife to be that your ex might stop by the reception. What? Dog, you didn't tell this to no N-word you know. What? You make me sick. You're so damn stupid. I can't believe this. I let my wife to be know my ex might stop by the reception. She got my phone and read the text and saw that I hadn't heard from this ex since 2019. Boy. So, you thought that was gonna fix it? That day, my ex didn't show up at our reception. You know why? Because she didn't know it was your wedding day. And she was in shock. She was in more shock that your stupid ass sent the address. She knew not to roll up on that girl's wedding. She knew what could happen. Everybody knew but you.
Yeah.
That day, my ex didn't show up at the restaurant. We were on our honeymoon relaxing. You thought it was over? Your dumb ass on the honeymoon talking about relaxing when my ex texts me, what? My ex texts me 4 photos of us from high school. My mom gave her the pictures. My wife got very upset and called my mother a traitor. Wait a minute, hold on. See this part you leaving out. When your ex-girlfriend texts you the 4 pictures of y'all from high school, how did your wife find out about these 4 photos? See, you didn't want to tell us this. Your stupid ass let us see that too, didn't you?
Yeah.
You got your phone laying between y'all on the sand, didn't you?
Yeah.
Your dumb ass.
Look, baby, look.
You sitting up in here, you know good and hell well this heifer is texting you unsolicited. And now you so damn stupid. My wife got very upset and called my mother a traitor for letting my ex come visit her. Whoa. How did she know that the ex finally came to see the mama? See, you leaving out stuff, because that came out too. The picture set her off in the worst way, and then I assured her that my ex don't look like those pictures anymore. Oh, you thought that was supposed to fix it?
Yeah,
she don't give
what?
a damn if she look like Candyman. She don't give a damn if the girl look like E.T. What is she texting you for?
Right.
I assured her that she don't look like them pictures. I fell asleep. What? What is you doing sleep? Sleep? I fell asleep. Why is you sleep? You're so damn stupid. What made you think your ass needed to get some shut-eye? These damn pictures is out. Your mama's involved. Your wife-to-be is upset. Your ex still texting. And now you sitting up in here that took your dumb ass to bed.
What?
I'm not finished with this letter. I got to come back. I need 2-3 more minutes. What is I'm doing? What
Don't
is we
worry
doing
about it,
next?
dog. Go ahead.
Sports is coming up next with Junior, but Steve has a special part 3 of today's Strawberry Letter coming up. We'll get into it at 46 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right. Junior says just watch the games tonight, okay?
Yeah.
Because we got to get back into this letter.
Don't worry about this sports. This is sports right here.
Part 3 of the Strawberry Letter.
Every man in here need this information. You dumb ass sitting up in here. Yeah. So now this fool done got his ex-girlfriend and contacted him on his wedding day, wanted to go see her mama. They dated 12 years ago, been dating for a long time. He sitting up here and tell her this is wedding day, so she can't go see his mama, but if you want to see the mama, just come by the reception. Then he told his wife-to-be that his ex might stop by the reception. Boy, I can't believe how stupid your ass is. She don't show up at the reception. A few days later, the girl texts him some pictures of them from high school, and his wife see that. Yeah. This fool right here. My wife got upset and then called your mother a traitor for letting her ex come visit her. The picture set off in the worst way, and I assured her that my ex doesn't look like these pictures anymore. Why is you defending your damn ex? Because she don't give a damn if your ex look like...
Right.
She don't give a damn.
Great.
I fell asleep and my wife... I fell asleep. This fool done went to bed now with his dumb ass. And my wife texted my ex and asked for a current picture, acting like she was me. My ex sent a picture of her face and bare breasts.
Giving it to him.
Your wife up here looking at
damn
breast.
fool.
All of it.
She looking at breasts and her face.
Yeah.
My wife woke me up yelling at me. She said there's got to be something going on between us. Now hear what this fool do. He decides I blocked my ex's number, and the next day, why is she still getting through?
Yeah.
She should have been blocked. You should have went down there to Verizon and got a new damn phone. Your old phone is supposed to be at the bottom of the ocean on the honeymoon. But oh no, your stupid ass is holding on to stuff.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time to check Steve's voicemail, 877-29-STEVE, 877-29-STEVE. Are you ready, Steve? Let's go to Katrina. Katrina has a question for Junior.
Well, good morning, Steve. My name's Katrina, and I'm just wondering, how come Junior don't have a girlfriend? Does Junior need a girlfriend? Because I need to be introduced to him. I'm an older person, so I think I might be a little bit older than Junior, but that might be what Junior needs. Have Junior give me a call. Come on, Steve. Hook a brother up. Be happy with me.
Hook a brother up?
Hook a brother.
Well,
She means
Junior up.
She means
Junior
hook him
up.
She
Yeah.
didn't use it.
I was finna say, because
I couldn't get the Newports.
Uncle Steve don't do that, but I can't. Look here, Katrina. We know you may be an older woman, and there's nothing wrong. There's a lot of beautiful older women out here. But you might be, and you said in your call, so I'm just repeating what you said. You might be a little older than Junior, a little too old for Junior, but that might be what he needs. No, he don't need. See, Junior gets sick every now and then, and what Junior needs is somebody young that can help get him to the car, drive him down to the airport. They can't have both of y'all sitting up in the living room looking at each other talking about what we gonna do now. Because see, your ass sitting up here, you can't get this hover around down these steps. And then Junior got to get in this car now, because Junior had a crisis. He got to get to the hospital now. And then you sitting up in here, you old. You older than him. So now you can't even help him. And then you need to clear your throat when you call in on these voice machines and stuff like that. Because I don't know how old you were sounding, but you sound way older than most of us on this show. Yeah, I'm 65. So I'm assuming you had to be just based on your voice and my voice. My voice is 65. You got to be every bit of 88.
Not 88.
88, 94, somewhere in here. About 88, 94. Yeah, I'm just giving you a little gap. You had
more calls.
Well, you had a little century tone in there. Kind of felt like, might be, you might be a little something like that. So I'm just saying.
We're moving on.
All right,
You're
Katrina,
crazy.
Why Junior don't have no girlfriend?
This caller says,
it's not going to be you, ma'am.
This caller says seniors need love too. Seniors need love too. Let's go.
Hey, I actually have a complaint. Why does Tommy not have a ready to love for seniors? We get discriminated against all the time. People expect if you over 50, 55, I'm 67 years old. I'm not about to crawl up in a corner and die like people expect. They just forget about seniors. So we need love too, and I'm ready to love. Been ready to love, So he needs to create a show for seniors before I have to go out here and take one of these young girls, men, because I'm fully capable. Believe that. But I would love to have a grown man that, I can date, possibly love, possibly married again. I've been by myself for way too long, many, 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 many years. My husband is deceased, and I raised my children on my own. He died at a very young age, and I'm ready to love, been ready to love. But where are the men my age? Where are they?
Well, first of all, let me say a couple of things. We try not to discriminate against age, but one of the reasons you don't have a man is because you talk too damn much. That's probably the key reason right here. What? And now I'm going to turn it over to Tommy right now. You talk too damn much. It's why you ain't got no man. And the name of Tommy's show is Ready to Love, not Done Loved. So now, go ahead, Tommy.
I just work at Ready to Love. I don't own Ready to Love, so I'm over whatever Ready to Love they give me. We start from the mid-30s.
No, that's great.
Go
okay,
all the way
cool.
up to about 50 something.
All right.
Okay.
No, damn that. Let me help Tommy out because this ass Steve. Let me explain something to you. The reason we don't have old ass people on Ready to Love is because of the way you just sounded when you called in and our other caller. Ain't nobody tuning in to hear all these senior citizen tone ass voices, these long ass dissertations of why you ain't got nobody, and we don't want to put nobody on TV with no dead ass husbands involved. That is not good ass TV, and that's not what we gonna do. And I ain't finna play this game with y'all.
This is Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, we're going to stay on the phone calls, check more of your voice messages, 877-29-STEVE. Mm-hmm. This caller, his name is Smitty. He has a question about fashion.
Steve Harvey, this is Smitty. I'm down here in Texas. Matter of fact, I'm in Houston, Texas. This is Smitty. I'm calling to find out, do you still have leisure suits for men? If you do, have someone to call me back, please. Have them to call me back, Steve, if you still have leisure suits for men and regular suits. I'm looking for gabardine leisure suits. Call me back, please. My name is Smitty, Mal Smitty. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Bye.
Smitty.
Gabardine.
Smitty, if anybody still has a leisure suit, they need their ass whooped. Now, I know someone who does have some leisure suits.
No.
But I'm not allowed to say his name on the radio no more. But I know somebody who has leisure suits in all colors. And his idea of making them more fashionable was he made them sleeveless. Listen to me. You can't find a leisure suit with Steve Harvey name on it. You need to take it down to Ripley's. If you find a leisure suit, take it down to Ripley's, believe it or not, and sell it. And get your ass in the museum. Now I don't have no damn suits. Leisure suits. And he got them in all colors and sleeveless.
We have one more call. We'll get to that at 33 minutes after the hour when we come back, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, we're staying on these phone calls, these voicemails. People want to talk to you. 877-29-STEVE. This phone call is from a woman who didn't leave her name. She says you need to do something. Listen.
Please, give it up. Let the rain go. Let the next comedian take over the morning show. Because it's getting tired and it's old. And it's not funny anymore, really. So please, let the next superstar take on the reign. It's just done.
Okay. And she didn't leave her name?
She didn't leave her name. Exactly. And she was talking.
Well, you can thank the Lord for that. Because I, with my non-funny ass, would be destroying you right now. But the reason you didn't leave your name is because you didn't want your damn friends to roast your ass. Yes. If you don't like me on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, turn your damn radio somewhere else. It is other morning shows out there. And if you think they better than me, go ahead, sign up. I have some suggestions for you if you would like it. But really, I think what's wrong with you, though, I really think is wrong with you, is your ass is unhappy with yourself. And now you trying to blame it on me. Or give it up to somebody else, because you are done. I just got started. I got another new show. I'm renegotiating another deal, and I just signed, get a load of this, lady, 5 more years on the radio. So your raggedy ass has got to hear me for 5 more years minimum. Minimum. Yes, signed in January. Oh, we don't normally talk about these things, but since you brought it up, you done. You done. You sound like you're pretty sick yourself. You sound like any day now, your damn self. So I might be done, but according to the way your voice sounds, I think you're going to check out of here long before I do. I think you're done. I think you ain't going to make it to see no more times. You need to give it up for another comedian. Well, what did you need to give up? You need to give up cigarettes is what you need to give up.
Why was she talking so low, Steve? Why?
Because that's cigarettes. She been smoking Lucky Strikes since 64. Now all of a sudden it's my damn fault. In about 5 minutes, in about 5 years, you're going to have that little thing up against your throat. I just wanted to say I was calling in to see if you were still here. I know you said you were going to be on this radio for 5 years, but you said I wasn't going to be here. But I'm still here too, so now you didn't think I was going to be here, did you?
49 minutes after, right after this.
Voice box so I can still talk to your ass now. I'm still here. You hate me, don't you?
Yes, you can.
Oh, my God.
All right, Steve. We'll be back 49 minutes after the hour. That is our last break of the day.
You'll be back, and I'll be back, too.
Closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Steve, we are at our last break of the day on this
Can I say
Thursday.
something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
how you say
He
something?
been straight stupid today, boy. He
Yeah,
been
yes,
straight
you have.
Hey, man.
Made me proud, boy.
I'm so proud of you, sir.
Thank you, brother. Every now and then, I
Yeah.
let
Hey,
them
man.
know, like that last caller, you ain't got it no more.
Yeah.
You ain't got it no more. You ain't got no business being on the radio. I don't even know why you still here. Give another comedian a chance. Well, let me tell you something. You the reason I have my closing remarks today. Like I said the other day, sometimes you need haters. Haters validate you. These are my closing remarks.
Okay.
Haters validate you. Haters let you know that you're going in the right direction. The only reason people hate you is because you're doing something. Now, this woman done took the time out of her day, not leave her name, and decided to call in and leave a derogatory statement to a person who is thoroughly of the understanding that you don't control nothing in my life. I guess this woman thought if she made these disparaging remarks about me that it would hamper me, hinder me, cause me to reflect, second guess myself. Well, no, all you did, lady, was make me show you why I am on the radio. You let me flex my skill set. Oh, so then what'd you do? You turned into what you thought was a hate call, I turned it into a bit. You see how that works? See, the thing about haters, y'all, is they only have power if you give it to them. I just said this the other day. Now, I don't know who gonna call me on my voicemail and leave a message, but we welcome all people. Smitty calls. Smitty looking for a leisure suit. You know, Smitty sincerely wants a leisure suit. Smitty got to let that go. But I took the time to help Smitty. Now, then here the lady come with this hatred and all this here, and it don't even faze me in the least bit. Here why you telling me I'm finished and give somebody else a chance, that ain't what the people up top thought. The people that own the radio stations, they wasn't thinking that. They was thinking, wow, we need him for some more years. And we signed a new 5-year deal. Well, because the number of people that hate me are so far less than the people that love me. You know the thing I've learned? Hate is louder than love, but love is stronger than hate. See, the haters come and they make so much noise with their hate, and you end up on the blogs and you end up on the shade room. So, but then love causes you to sign another deal. Love allows you to extend your contract. Love allows you to make more money. Love allows you to be in people's cars and people's houses, is on people's apps and everything. Love lets you go from 4 cities like we started out in 2005 to 112 cities. Oh, now does that mean everybody love you? No, but that means a whole lot of people do. And you got more people that love us than hate us. Now, haters have options. Haters can go to other shows, but everybody that go to another show don't mean they hate us. Some cities we own in, some cities we not own in. It's not about hate. You can listen to The Breakfast Club. It don't mean you hate us. You can listen to Ricky Smiley. It don't mean you hate us. You can listen to my boy D.L. Hughley. It don't mean you hate us. You can listen to the legend Tom Joyner when he was on. It didn't mean you hated us. But when you take the time out your day to call a man's number who gave it to you, 877-29, and how much I don't care, I put my name in the phone number, 877-29 Steve, because I know you want to talk to me. And here you come with that little hateful message this morning. But you know what you did? You brightened me up. You made me feel better, because you know what? I found out that what I was saying the other day just really, really rings true. It don't matter what they say, because what they say don't matter. Oh, man. You can hate me all you want, but if God is with me, who can be against me? Who? Now, you can try it if you want to, but it ain't going to work out. Why are you thinking it's over for me? God said, here's a new deal. Why are you thinking I ain't funny? I don't need you to think I'm funny. And see, I want you all to understand, the call didn't affect me in a negative way. It actually empowered me. It's giving me the proof of message to give to you this morning. That a hater only has power if you give it to them. See, all you got to do is listen to what they say and explains everything. What they say don't matter, and it don't matter what they say. You done. You need to give somebody else a chance. Wait a minute. Why I got to stop getting my blessings so somebody else can get a blessing when God is fully capable of blessing us all? Don't you know that you blowing out my candle ain't gonna make your candle brighter? Because I got a judge show, it don't mean you can't go get one. Do you know how many trails I done cut in this career that God done gave me? They started putting comedians on the radio causing me. They started going to get comedians and other people to host game shows causing me. Oh, girl, please, I wish you had left your name so I could blow you a kiss. So to the anonymous lady that sent a call in today that don't sound like she got long to be with us, I'm actually going to pray for your longevity because I want you to be here and see this whole successful ride. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for hating. We love you and see you for at least 5 more years, Lord willing. Those are my closing remarks. Hey, y'all, talk to God. He'd love to hear from you. Or you can call me, and you see what happened when you call me. I recommend talking to the Lord. Thank you very much.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.